Hartlepool United versus Carlisle United in the FA Cup, and Wembley seems a long way from a windswept, cold Hartlepool ground in the middle of November, but both these teams dreaming and hoping, no doubt, that a couple of matches hence they'll be playing against Manchester United, Liverpool or Arsenal. The early attack by Carlisle United, it's Damon Searle to take a free kick and in swinging one, and that's not very far away at all. A good free kick from Damon, good clattered just over angle of bar and post, and the goalkeeper not very close to it. Hartlepool now in attention, a real mess up there as Kagi fails to get hold of that, and Carlisle a little fortunate as the ball comes off the face of a defender. But Carlisle living dangerously as this ball's played in, and not really a lot of cohesion in that defence, and a little bit of lady luck on our side there, thank goodness. Hartlepool still keeping the pressure up, a throw in to be taken by their number 3, and he places it in neatly. Will they go down the goal line, or what will they try to do? Hartlepool do try and play football, it's got to be said. From the old days of the old Hartlepool up and unders and up and at them days have gone, and Hartlepool now under Mick Tate and company, well known at Carlisle, of course, Mick Tate, but now manager of Hartlepool, and he does try to get his team playing football. It's difficult today on these conditions, a sticky pitch, but this is some indication of how they can play, and a chance here for Hartlepool. The ball swung across and just over bar and post there, and I think you couldn't get a much better illustration of just how well Hartlepool are trying to play football, but Kagi appearing to be quite comfortable with that effort. Carlisle United, a moment to take a throw in here. It played into the middle, snap turn there, and the goalkeeper down well. Ian Stevens in attendance just in case of a slip by the Pool goalkeeper, but he smothered that ball and kept hold of it for dear life. And Stevens looking at it. Hartlepool attacking again now in midfield. Big number 9 pushes that ball down the wing, cuts inside. This looks dangerous as he comes inside the box. Challenge there, appeals, half-hearted appeals for penalties, but the ball goes back to Hartlepool, the advantage to them. They still keep possession, they're still keeping Carlisle under pressure here. The ball's swimming here, and Kagi gets up there. Oh, wonderful improvisation from Tony Craig there. He couldn't get down and get his hands to it, but got down beautifully with his leg, and Schmeichel would have been proud of that save. That really is goalkeeping of the highest quality, and then recovered to take the ball right in centre goal. Good goalkeeping from Tony Craig there to keep Carlisle in this cup tie. The scoreline still remaining, Carlisle 0, Hartlepool 0. But it's Carlisle on the attack now, and a shot there that the pace was taken off by just catching a defender there and just taking the pace off it and giving the goalkeeper the chance to pick it up. It's Hartlepool back in the tech. The ball swung in there. Oh, and Kagi missed that ball absolutely, totally. Nowhere near it. Comes out to attempt to punch Clayton's. Thankfully, the Hartlepool attackers also missed the ball, so Carlisle live again in this first half, which Hartlepool, to be quite honest, have shaded, and perhaps a little unlucky not to be a goal up at this time. That ball running dead. No, it's not. The Hartlepool player won't let it run dead. He does very, very well there, and Hartlepool still keep possession. They're going to swing this ball in. It's swung across. Kagi's struggling, but it looks like a goal kick. No, it's not. It's back in, a shot at goal, and it's a goal to Hartlepool United. Just went on a couple of occasions. It looked as if that ball could go dead for goal kicks. Hartlepool with a never say die ability, even then a good defensive block, but the Hartlepool player not to be outdone. Steve Howard banged it in at the second attempt, giving Tony Craig absolutely no chance at all, and just at the worst possible time, 43 minutes, when you just don't have chance to come back. That tea is going to taste very, very sweet in the Hartlepool dressing room. Second half now, and Hartlepool keeping up the pressure on the Cumbrians as they try to make their progress into the second round of the FA Cup. And Carlisle would, I think, be very, very happy to get back and get Hartlepool to Brunton Park in 10 days' time. But a shot there coming in from Hartlepool, not very, very far wide at all. When you're losing away from home into the second half in an FA Cup tie, you've got to start thinking, well, if we can get a goal, we can get a replay, and surely Carlisle would beat Hartlepool at Brunton Park. That's the thinking anyway, but it's Hartlepool trying to get that second goal that would kill this game, surely, and cut along the goal line there. Appeal for a penalty, appeal for it going over the line, but it wasn't. Challenge here that was a little bit hasty, but it was a good one, and then the defensive clearance there, and it certainly wasn't over the line despite the rather ambitious appeals from Hartlepool. So Carlisle still live, and a free kick here in a very, very dangerous situation by Damon So, floated in, and there's Ian Stevens, and that's a classic goal for Carlisle United. That's textbook stuff, that. The free kick taken just outside the area, and the centre forward on his own steals in front of the defence. Look at the defenders' dismay, and they've every right to do so, because that was a great goal by Ian Stevens. That's just what the fans wanted. This travelling army of Carlisle United fans delighted with that, and Hartlepool, who seem to be in command of the game, now see the chances slipping away. And it's Hartlepool trying to get back into this game. They don't want to draw. They don't want to come to Brunton Park in 10 days' time. They want it resolved today, and they want it resolved with a victory for Hartlepool. It's this young winger down the wing here again, cutting along the goal line, squares it along, a little chip there. Oh, what an untidy goal from Carlisle United's point of view. Oh, that was depressing. A good move by the young man here along the line, a toe poke, and then a man almost on the line adds the final touch, and it's Thomas Miller on the line to send Carlisle surely out to the cup now. They'll have a struggle to come back from this. That's a hammer blow and a poor goal to concede. Hartlepool now pressing, trying to make it 3-1, trying to kill this game totally, but Carlisle won't lay down. You don't in cup ties. It's Ian Stevens. He gathers the ball on the far side. A block comes in from a Hartlepool player, but Stevens manages to play the ball through. Two Hartlepool defenders clouding down, but the shot still comes in. Goalkeeper does well to go down and pick that ball up, because on this bumpy surface, these ground shots are not easy to deal with, and the Hartlepool goalkeeper doing very, very well there. Hartlepool still trying to get this at least his third goal, but Carlisle coming back, and this is a cup tie and a half at the moment. The ball played up the field, not long to go now, but it's Steve Finney wrestling well there and controlling the ball. He plays it out to Ian Stevens on the outside left position. We need a good centre here now, Ian, and we need it quickly. The ball coming across, it's there, and a diving Eddie from Finney. What a good header. Is it too little, too late? Because it goes straight in the arms of the Hartlepool goalkeeper, and I'm afraid that is the last effort for Carlisle United. They're out of the cup. It's Pool 2, Carlisle